The not function in Google Sheets is a fun little function that basically just negates the value of a true or false. So if you have something that is returning true, but you surround it with not, it's going to return false. If you surround a false with not, it's going to return true. That was a scramble of words there. I hope that made sense, but I will demonstrate right now. If you've seen my video on the if function, you might recognize this table here. And if we look at this formula, basically what we said was we're going to compare today's date to the date in this first column, and if today's date is past or greater than or equal to, in other words, if it's past this date, we are going to make this calculation. Otherwise, we are just going to insert a blank string. And you can see the result of this is that when we drag this down, I am recording this in September, so it's returning a September date. So it's saying, okay, we're not past October, we're not past November, we're not past December, and it is just inserting blank strings here, empty strings. Now, we can use this to demonstrate the not functionality. So if we look at the if documentation, we're saying if this logical expression, here's the logical expression. If it's true, we're going to do something. If it's false, we're going to do something. So this logical expression here, if today is greater than or equal to E9, that is returning true or false. If we want to negate it, in other words, flip that true or false, all we have to do is NOT, open up your parentheses, and then we can go to the end, close the parentheses, hit enter, and if we drag this down, you'll see that it's basically the opposite of what the formula was just doing. So now the formula, instead of returning true for these ones, it's returning false. So we end up with the blank, the empty string. And then here, it's actually trying to make that calculation, which is total sales divided by order count. Well, order count is 0 for all these, so we're getting this divided by 0 error. So, see, pretty simple documentation here. We just give it a logical expression, and it's going to negate it. Returns the opposite of a logical value. So, not true returns false, not false returns true. Simple as that. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. If there's something I can do to make these videos better, please leave me a comment and let me know what it is.